The other guys were calling this the fun part of the year. Can you guys kind of talk about the mindset switch going into these next couple of weekends as opposed to where you've been all season long?
Yeah, this is really kind of the only thing that matters, throughout the year. Duels don't really matter, unfortunately. So, this is where it counts, and we're just looking forward to going out and compete. I'm looking forward to was it 13th straight conference title? So that's what our mindset's on this week, and then rolling into the nationals in the next couple weeks.
Everything we've been preparing for this year leads up to these two tournaments. So it's the fun part of the year because we just get to put it all on the line and just go out there and have fun. There's nothing else we can do at this point, and just go out there and wrestle hard.
Yeah, I'd say this is the most fun part of the year for sure with the competition. You get to see a lot of guys that you haven't faced, and for me personally, I haven't got to see a lot of these guys. And it's where you get to put it all on the line.
Yeah, Zach, obviously, tough match against a younger State in the Iowa State duel. With a potential matchup in the semifinals, what are you doing to kind of prepare for a possible rematch?
Just fixing everything I did wrong in the first one. I don't mean to really go into great detail of the whole technique behind it, but it's just moving forward and being aggressive. I know what I do best, and riding tough on top, but just being the aggressor. It's really what it comes down to, and just trying to right that wrong. So.
Colton, similar to last season, you kind of won the spot later into the season this year. Can you talk about what your mindset's been kind of throughout this whole season, and now that you're in the lineup and about to head to Big 12s?
Yeah, I feel like my mindset really does not change throughout the season. I've always believed in myself and known that I'm going to get that spot, whatever it takes, and I just get there and do my thing. I'm excited to compete.
Peyton, early in your year we talked about your ties to Ashland Wrestling Academy. Obviously, he's multi-time All-American national champion. Has he given you any advice leading into Big 12s and the nationals?
Just kind of sticking to my game plan and wrestling the way that I wrestle, which is just attacking a lot and attacking often. When I wrestle like that, that's usually when I'm competing at my best. So just kind of sticking to who I am is what he's really been telling me whenever I talk to him.
Would each of you be able to give just kind of a short preview of your weight class, and then what wrestling fans should expect from the weekend?
My weight class is tough. You got two guys that are undefeated, and then myself that has one loss, and some guys that are pretty good from the Oklahoma. So just going to be a scrappy battle, and a lot of athletic heavyweights. So.
My weight class, I think there's 7 or 8 guys who are in the rankings, so it's a really deep weight class. First round I'll have Cal Baptist, and then maybe Northern Iowa for the first 2 rounds, but those guys are really good, and I have to get through those before I can get my rematch with DeVos in the probable semis. Just wrestling my best and attacking it often just makes it for an exciting weekend. To be able to get the revenge on some of those guys and continue to show why Mizzou's the #1 team in this conference.
I think at my weight I've wrestled most of these top guys, and I'll probably see Parker in the semis, which is always a fun match. I love wrestling against him. We both have really good gas tanks, and I think it's just going to be a lot of fun this weekend. Expect to win.
Last group kind of talked a little about, that expectation with the conference titles and that coming up. Can you guys, I guess, talk a little bit more about that culture that's been established and what that looks like to you guys?
Just the guys who paved the way before us, setting that expectation, it's kind of our duty to keep that going and really honor those guys who came before us. The streak can't end with us. That'd be a terrible way to end out our careers, so we got to keep it going.
Is that pressure? Is that responsibility? How would you kind of boil that down?
I wouldn't say it's pressure. It's just going out and doing your job, and everyone goes out and does their job, and the team will end up finishing where they need to finish off. So, just getting the job done and doing the little things right.
I think a little pressure is good too. Kind of leads to the excitement. Put a little bit of pressure on us. We're gonna go out there and thrive. So we're ready to go.
just kind of talk us through your process of how you stay healthy and avoid some of the illness and injuries that other teams can kind of get run through late in the season?
Yeah, that obviously kind of hit us pretty good in this last month, but I don't know. I don't really have much to say on it other than just, I guess, doing the little things right. I was fortunate enough to be able to compete throughout the whole season, so I just try to get good sleep, eat right, listen to my body, and take care of it before and after workout. So that's kind of the recipe for me being able to, compete all year. And I know a lot of guys are doing that too, but it's just sometimes things happen, and you need a little more rest than some of the other guys. So.
Yeah, like he was saying, it's all about doing the little things right. That's really all you can focus on. Just getting your sleep, eating right, taking care of your body. If you do those little things right, you'll be ready to go. But at the end of the day, now it's the end of the season. If you're injured or sick, you might have to push through those things and just go. So.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is the small things. Definitely a lot with recovery. A lot of guys don't get enough recovery. And you got to listen to your body. Sometimes you want to just keep practicing and working hard, but it's not what you need at the time. So you just got to trust the process.